Whakatupurawa marae mō ngā uri whakaheke, growing marae wealth for future generations. Te Tuaapapa, investment risk and reward. There are various degrees of risk and reward associated with investment, and that's the next kaupapa we're going to dive into. He oti, tuatahi ake, let's quickly recap on our last vid, where we learned about the two overarching types of investment. One brings in a regular cash return, the other looks to really build that base capital up over time. Spreading your investment across both overarching types is key, so as not to put all your eggs in the one basket. The potential returns you can earn across either of these main types of investment areas depend on how much risk you and your fellow trustees are prepared to take. In summary, the higher risk, the higher the potential reward. Let's take one of our earlier examples and relate it to risk and reward. Ka te, kia mau mahara. Like most things, there is a downside in the event that things don't go as anticipated. Let's take our Tiriti Whānau Land Trust again, for example. One of their cash return investments was to loan one of their shareholder whānau trusts, the Ake Whānau Trust, a loan to kick off a new business. A year later, the business wasn't going too well. The Ake Whānau Trust couldn't afford to make the loan repayments to the Tiriti Whānau Land Trust anymore, and so that was a high-risk investment that didn't pay off for the Tiriti Whānau Land Trust in the long run. On the other hand, around the same time, as a long-term investment, the Tiriti Whānau Land Trust also bought shares in Zoom. At the time, the global pandemic hadn't yet hit. Fast forward a year, the shares skyrocketed. This again was a high-risk investment at the time, but it definitely paid off in the long run. One thing to keep in mind if you are the type to err more on the side of safety is the cost of foregoing the potential reward that can come with a higher risk investment. In low interest times like we're currently in, this becomes more apparent as the returns for safer investments might not be enough to meet the long-term aspirations of your marae. So there's a lot in there, whānau, but the key here is that you do not need to know everything and be a gun investor straight away, but instead to grow your confidence by investing in your own knowledge so that you can have better and more informed conversations with your advisors. And that's what we'll look into next, choosing the right kind of advisor. Join us in the next vid as we continue the learnings. Mahia te mahi hei painga mō tō iwi.